अरे मैडम को सामने ये आगे मत जाओ।
अगेंस्ट लाइक क्यों कर रहा है?
मैडम इधर रुको ना, सोलो करते हैं। पीछे पीछे आओगे कैसे सोलो?
थोड़ा हाथ खाली ना हो। Ma'am.
Can you please shift a bit this way, please? Center. Amit sir, please. Can you?
Actually, come in closer. A nice tight one shot.
ये मत छापे.
Just give us. I want to.
Yeah, straight here. Disha ma'am.
Dishu.
Disha.
Silence.
Okay, quick introductions. I have here. Mrs. Shanti Sarup Pander, who's the head of marketing and visual merchandising at India, and I have Abhishek Rastogi, who is the head of product design, research and development with India, and then of course I have Amit, and then the star of tonight, which is Disha. You all have to look that way. Think of me that I don't exist. I'm just some voice that is disembodied and coming out of the sky. I'm going to start with you, Mrs. Sarup. A little bit about this association, more than that, about India. It's a moment in history, and I want you to tell us about your collaboration with Amit. It's so interesting.
So Indriya is not just a jewelry brand. Actually, we are trying to create a language of unbound expression of women's deep love for jewelry. And that's the space we occupy. We actually want to create a symphony between heritage and evolution and bring the past and connect it to the future. And that's where we want to take Indian heritage and Indian aesthetics out. I think the collaboration with Amit Agarwal is fantastic because there is meeting of minds, there is meeting of vision, and Amit's vision is also to connect and bring that symphony between heritage and modernity together. And as you saw in this collection, it was all live and it created magic.
Okay. Abhishek, this one's for you. And then I'm going to come to Amit. Tell us a little about tonight's collection, what you call it, why Amit is perfect fit, and why Disha is the perfect fit, and I want you to tell me what she's wearing.
So today's collaboration was with Amit Agarwal, and as we all know that his clothes are very structured, it's got an architectural beauty to it, and when it comes to jewelry, what really happened was the architecture and the structured nature of the clothes got softened by the drama and the allure and the flexibility of the jewelry, and that was the magical combination of Amit Agarwal and Indriya working together. The fluidity of the jewelry, the way the light played, the reception of the light to the reflection of the light and how it was captured in the diamonds, to how we had very aesthetically, placed it into the pieces, and the overall creation, I think it came out gorgeous.
Amit, your turn. Tell us about the collaboration, how you brought in a balance with your aesthetic, the jewelry system.
Of course, Lakme and FGCI and I have a very long-standing association, and I'm always blessed that they bring in the finest and the most amazing person to associate with. And when they spoke to me about Indriya, I didn't have to look further. I think on our first conversation, what really struck me, and I think that's the association that always stays with me, is that you spoke about how heritage shouldn't be something that, or tradition shouldn't be something that binds us, but it should really be something that, elevates us. It comes, we all come from somewhere and we all wish for our futures to be bright and incandescent, but I think that our roots matter a lot. And I think that's exactly the ethos of Amit Agarwal. I've always looked at textiles, I've always looked at craft from a totally contemporary modern lens. If you see what Disha is wearing, is a modern take on the mirror work, and of course how the black mirror is really one of the very exclusive textiles of India. Of course I think the star of the how should I say, a moonlit sky, the biggest star of the moonlit sky was of course Disha. I think that for me, since this collection had to go from layers of shadows to almost reflection, I thought that there's one person that I'd worked with many, many years ago. And we did a great show together, by the way, around 8 years ago. And I've slowly observed your journey. And even today, a little conversation from where you come, how your aspirations, your dreams. I realized, I really thought of it that this is the perfect match. You know how you've grown to be your own person. The dishification is not just a word, it is truly an embodiment of what you are. And I think with Indria's extremely elite jewelry, which goes from colored pole keys to the most vibrant diamonds and the crafts to Disha and to today, the stars had to be aligned and the stars came raining down on us.
Amit, that's such a beautiful. But I have a question for Disha. A, you look stunning. You look just entirely, utterly gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
Tell me and tell everybody about what you feel. Two phenomenal brands coming together. You're wearing very beautiful things. A little bit about both your attire and your jewelry. Please.
Well, firstly, thank you for your kind words, Amit. Like, you're too kind. I've been a huge fan of Amit since a very, very long time, and I've been wanting to associate with him, and I was like so happy when I got to know that we are going to work together, and I feel very comfortable. I think that's extremely important. More than looking of feeling beautiful, I think comfort for me comes first, and not just it's beautiful and it's very feminine. It's extremely comfortable. So thank you for making me a part of it, and I love your art. Being a part of India, I mean, who doesn't love diamonds? The girl's favorite best friend. So yeah, they're beautiful, they're very intricate, and what I really like about it is the designs are very traditional, but at the same time very contemporary. So sometimes when you're looking for something which is a beautiful blend, you can always go for it. Yeah, and it was such a beautiful experience being here with amazing people and seeing this beautiful art come into motion.
You forgot to tell me about the piece. I specifically asked you about the piece, huh?
So the jewelry that Disha is wearing has been conceptualized keeping the mirror work in the garments in mind. So how the mirror work kind of reflects the light back. Similarly, the diamonds in the piece have been very judiciously set in a way that they kind of brings the light alive in the jewelry. Plus, there is this beautiful emerald rock. It ends, so the way the light of the diamond and the emerald interacts, the way they come together, that's the whole beauty in this piece.
It is a gorgeous piece and it's got a very, very beautiful neck. That is a don't look. There is that, ladies and gentlemen, Amit Agarwal and Indriya from the Aditya Gupta Jewelry Group, please. I'm opening up the floor. One question, no more than that. Okay? Only one quick question. I have exactly 3 minutes. I am on a timer.
Hi Disha. How do you resonate yourself with this piece? Both jewelry as well as outfit.
I'll start with the jewelry first. I'm someone who likes very less, like I'm a minimalistic sort of a girl, and for me it fits perfect because it's just very, very intricate, and at the same time you have this beautiful emerald detailing which makes it kind of stand out at the same time. In terms of this outfit, I remember trying it this evening actually. We had a very, very rushed trial, but amazing trial. The first thing I told him that it's so comfortable. So I really feel like myself, and I think that's a very essential thing for anyone to feel like yourself. And black is one of my most favorite colors. And he's one of the coolest designers and someone that I really look up to. So I'm really, really grateful and happy to be here, to be able to walk for him.
Amit, if you can tell something more about the fabrics you used.
So the collection actually moved in 3 segments. It moved from hand-woven polymer textile, going to upcycled Banarsi, which is a signature brand material now. And the last section, if you see, was inspired by mirror work. So a lot of using of age-old textiles and converting them into something contemporary and new.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Disha, your right hand side.
चलो दिशा जी सोलो
Only center.
ओनली दिशा जी सोलो
सही एक सोलो.
दिशु जी सोलो
Thank you. Solo please.
आइए सर
Start from your right side.
सामने center.
दिशु
Hello. सामने.
Now turn your right side, please.
Disha ma'am, straight Ghana. Yeah, straight here ma'am.
नाइस
Nice.
थैंक यू
Okay, guys, stand
चलो
यस
This way, guys.
Side, please.
Side, side.
साइड खुशी मैम सेंटर
लेफ्ट से राइट शुरू करते हैं ना, उसी सेंटर से आपका अपना शॉट आ जाएगा.
सामने.
वेट चल आगे में बात
Again, guys, left to right. Then everybody gets their shot.
सामने.
थैंक यू चल
Okay, I'm going to quickly start because I know everybody's in a tight deadline. It was really, really spectacular. Congratulations on that. You're going to look at that. In front of the cameras, I'm this hidden person on the side. And going to, where's the second mic? Can I please have it? Yes. I'm handing it between the two of you. I want you to start. Tell us a bit about the collection. And then your muse right here.
The collection is called Interhana. Inter means between, and Hana refers to a flower in Japanese. The collection it drew references from a Japanese artist called Fumi Imamura, and her work uses a lot of botanicals from her native Aichi region of Japan. So when we use those references, we thought it's appropriate to label the collection Interhana because it had two cultural contexts, India and Japan. And it means literally in between blooms, in between flowers. And who better than Khushi? She's in her blooming phase. She's about to bloom. So I thought it was appropriate that we had like a young, fresh face to represent the bloom.
Little bit about the embroidery. I mean, this is stunning. It's just stunning. I've been staring at that at the lehenga since then.
I think this season our biggest achievement was this mesh fabric that we've created. It's not a raw silk, it's not a dupion silk, it's not any of the conventional fabrics that you source from anywhere, China, anywhere outside. It is made in-house completely by us, the fabric. It's been woven with badla and resham, and it took us a while to crack it. And you can see how it's got strength, it's very delicate. So it's almost like chantilly lace, but made completely in-house. So we're very proud. It's so light. Tell me about it.
I have one more question.
Yes.
This black on a lehenga
Yeah.
is something that's very, very rarely seen. And it's considerable. I mean, since she walked in, I've been staring. I'm like, that's wonderful to see black used like that.
I'll tell you why, because we call ourselves upcycle. We used to call ourselves upcycle luxury, now we call ourselves purposeful luxury. Because we use fabric waste from our atelier. So whatever colors we find in that season, you see the other outfits also have black. So all of that waste goes into our lehenga in the applique. So it looks beautiful, it's made from scraps, but it looks and feels beautiful, and there's a little bit of that sustainability that we bring to couture and luxury, which we're very proud of.
That's wonderful. Khushi, a little bit from you about what you're wearing. How does it feel?
Well, it feels amazing.
I'm going to change my
Oh, it's not on. Oh, maybe it's just not very loud.
That's why I'm giving you that. Aisha was very loud, but you're very soft spoken.
Well, I think when I saw it, immediately I was drawn to it. I'm a girly girl, so I love flowers and color, and I think this is a great blend of everything together. And I think there was something so beautiful with that whole transition phase of flowers and just enjoying the in-between phase. And yeah, I think besides it being so colorful and beautiful, there's so much like delicate and intricate embroidery. And although it's bold, I think it's soft and seamless at the same time. Like you have colors like black, but when you look at it as a whole, it just seems so beautiful and delicate. So I think it's a perfect blend of everything together.
But the color.
The color?
The colors.
I actually don't think I've ever worn a color like this because, I mean, it's beautiful. I think I'm a pink girl, like my bedroom is pink, everything's pink, so I would naturally gravitate towards like a softer pastel color, but when I put this on, it just felt right. And it's dark, but it's not in your face, and it stands out, but it's so seamless at the same time, so I think it's a perfect blend of everything together.
Thank you. And I think that's one of the most, in one way, a very perfect description. Because I think it really describes everything that Aisha does. Any closing thoughts?
I think you haven't asked me about the jewelry. This is custom jewelry that we've designed, keeping the look in mind. For the first, this is the second time we're designing jewelry, and it's collars keeping in line with the collection's theme. There's lots of beautiful collars in the collection, and we made the necklace like a collar. So it's got multi-sapphires. It's an expensive collar, but it is a collar. It's a beautiful collar. I think you should tell me what you feel about the jewelry. I think it complements the look really well.
Yeah, I think there's so much of the jewelry that kind of, you can see elements of it in the outfit itself. And I think it kind of ties everything together in such a beautiful way without being too on the nose. And you see like the same colors and it's this flower especially. I think you see pieces of it throughout the entire collection. So I think it complements everything really well.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you
so
much.
I shall let your...
खुशी एक फोटो कर दे
चलो गाइस चलो
चलो चलो चलो
गो एंड नाउ चलो 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 अंदर
तमन्ना जी तमन्ना जी
हाँ हाँ
Tamanna ji, are your left side, right side?
सेंटर मैम सेंटर तमन्ना जी
Tamanna.
तमन्ना जी सेंटर
Here, here.
तमन्ना जी
Now just turn your right side, please. Yeah. एक मिनट यहाँ पे right side.
मैम सेंटर सेंटर सेंटर
Now one last right side.
मैम सेंटर
तमन्ना जी
Thank you.
A little this side. Here. Bhumika, come back. A little bit of applause for what a wonderful show. And the clothes. It's really, I mean, I've just been staring at what Tamanna is wearing. It's such a rare red. And the red and grey were a classic combination. This is yours. And you will look in that direction and answer, not look at me. I will ask a few questions of both of you. A little bit about the collection, the inspirations, and the dress Tamanna is wearing specifically.
The collection is called Afterglow, and you know the collection, we've made this for the modern woman of today. We are celebrating romance, we are celebrating modern femininity, and yet we are also like very etched in craft. And what Tamanna is wearing, this is, it's a hand printed with metallic accents. It's called the Royal Bloom. And we have, you know, we've given her a very nice, beautiful corset with a nice fluid skirt and the sequin shimmer, just to kind of keep it minimal but yet bold and contemporary, also very feminine at the same time.
Tamanna, a little bit about what you're wearing from your perspective.
Yes. Hello everyone. Hello. I am so happy that I worked for Bhumika. It's our first association together. What I personally found very interesting throughout her collection was that I felt like she designed for different kind of women. Every piece that she made was not just you know, a certain kind of a fabric that was only like a certain kind of fabric, but I feel like she worked towards silhouettes that work on different bodies. And when I was seeing all the models walk, I felt like different women could wear her entire collection. I really love what she's made for me. In fact, I've already told her, can you make this for me in another, like, you know, how very typical Indian thing, no? For us to say, ek aur color mein bana dena. I have done that because I feel like it's really hard to do red, which doesn't feel restricted to bridal. It immediately feels like I could wear this to, you know, some festivity that could happen, you know, within my own home or anywhere outside. So I love how easy this falls into my personal aesthetic, because I've always been about having a sort of duality within what I wear. Like, I love something structured and I love something fluid. And I think how she has done this outfit has just made this exactly in my personal aesthetic, which I feel made me feel like I'm in my own skin. So thank you, Bhumika, for making such a wonderful, beautiful lehenga for me. And it's so easy, it's so flirty, it's so feminine, it's so modern. It's everything one would want to wear whenever they feel festive. So thank you so much, and in an even bigger thank you for, I mean, I haven't really showcased any of my very Indian jewels from my collection. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to wear my own Tamanna fine jewelry, and that's superb. I mean, this becomes very special for me. I'm never going to forget this, because this is my first that I'm putting out what I made in the Indian space. So thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Thank you both of you for putting together something.
And I'm very happy that I worked for Bhumika this time. It's very different than any of the times I've actually walked on the ramp. I felt like this was one of the most easiest, comfortable outfits, which was also very dramatic. So I feel like ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आप एक dramatic outfit के साथ comfortable नहीं हो सकते. And ये मेरा एक general try रहा है कि वो कपड़े हों या jewelry हो, मैं कहती रहती हूँ कि मुझे casual glamour बहुत पसंद है, क्योंकि अगर मुझे ये रोज़ करना है तो मैं चाहती हूँ कि मैं इसमें comfortable रहूँ. और आज मैंने अपनी इंडियन ज्वेलरी पहनी है. मैं बहुत ही ये प्रोसेस एंजॉय कर रही हूँ, जहाँ पर लाइक आज मैं भूमिका के लिए एक ज़रिया हूँ उनकी कलेक्शन शोकेस करने का. एंड शी इज़ बिन सो काइंड एंड सो जेनरस टू हैव मी वेयर माय ओन jewels. And I think we relate on the kind of women that we want to celebrate. And I love the fact that उनके कलेक्शन में हर अलग अलग किस्म के औरत के लिए एक अलग अलग किस्म का सिलुएट है जो उनकी बॉडी को फ्लैटर करे, उनकी पर्सनालिटी को फ्लैटर करे. एंड दैट्स बीन माई एंडेवर विथ माई ज्वेलरी एज वेल. जितनी भी मैं महिलाओं को जानती हूँ, आई फील लाइक आई वॉन्ट टू रिप्रेजेंट देम थ्रू द फाइन ज्वेलरी दैट आई मेक. It's awesome. It's just honestly it feels like a blink. इतना टाइम नहीं लगता है. मुझे तो लगता है अभी सीखी हूँ मुझे क्या करना है. बोलते हैं कि एक आर्टिस्ट को पूरी तरह से जन्म लेने के लिए उनको 20 साल लगता है. एटलीस्ट कहा जाता है. मुझे ये महसूस हो रहा है कि I finally feel like it's a new beginning, and I'm learning every day. I don't think it just feels very nice to receive so much love. मैं जहाँ पर भी जाती हूँ बहुत प्यार मिलता है, उस प्यार के लिए very like.
One last question. One like a very different sphere. What do we look forward to?
I think I get very excited when I see commercial cinema which we can go and watch with our families. और हम बहुत सारे लोग थिएटर में साथ में community viewing experience कर सके. उसके लिए a film like One, which is based in folklore, has beautifully done, an amalgamation of folklore and something that is present. And I think sometimes, जैसे मैं जब बहुत ही छोटी थी, मैं फिल्मों के द्वारा काफ़ी कुछ अपने ट्रेडिशन के बारे में, अपने कल्चर के बारे में, अपने कंट्री के बारे में कुछ सीखती थी. So it's interesting sometimes when films show that. It's really nice. It's like an information, but it's also entertainment. So it's great times to be a part of the entertainment industry because we get to do both, and of course just get to entertain people. I think that's the most fun.
Now you are an entrepreneur woman. What would you like to say about it?
I mean for me, मैंने अपने आप को कभी I always felt like for me these words like entrepreneur, business, they all seem like really really big words, but I feel like मेरा सिर्फ यही एक मैं चाहती हूँ कि इंडिया फाइन ज्वेलरी अलग तरीके से पहने, और ये मेरा एक विजन है. मैं बदलाव लाना चाहती हूँ क्योंकि मुझे लगता है जो मेरी जनरेशन है वो लोकल ज्वेलरी नहीं चाहती. वो चाहती है कि वो जो भी ओन करती है वो हर रोज़ पहन सके. सो आई फील लाइक मैं ये बदलाव कंस्ट्रक्टिवली क्रिएट करना चाहती हूँ. सो आई एम ट्राइंग टू वर्क टुवर्ड्स डूइंग इट बाय एक्चुअली मेकिंग फाइन ज्वेलरी दैट वर्क्स फॉर
अनिकेत भाई
Yeah, this light. Yeah. So this light. This light is very well.
इतने लोग हैं.
शनाया जी थोड़ा सामने.
I think my 5 wardrobe essentials would be jeans, a good white shirt, a black dress, you can't go wrong with it, a nice little mini bag, and a cool pair of sunglasses. For formal also I would say, I think a nice clutch, a nice black dress, probably stockings, a good pair of heels, you can't go wrong. Yeah, of course. I think she was there.
Yeah. In fact, Vibe is involved for sure.
Yes, she was there for the first fitting, and her thing was, I want big.
And we actually all agreed with her.
Yes, big blonde hair. I want you to just be looking sexy and have fun. So I always take her inputs. I'm always sending her photos of all my looks.
I think she knows. I think being her daughter, she knows exactly what works because it's clearly come true.
Thank you.
No, guys.
Thank you.
Quickly. I think both, and I think I'm no one to judge.
Very safe answer. Very safe answer.
अभी समर आने वाला है, so what kind of precaution आप लेते हो?
सेंटर.
I think precaution. मैं तो ये हमेशा ही लेती हूँ कि मैं बहुत sunscreen लगाती हूँ. That's very important. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Just give the answer again so they can capture it.
So I think summer precaution. मैं तो ये हर बार करती हूँ. I think it's very important to apply sunscreen and probably like wear a nice cool cap.
Thank you so much. Thank you both of you.
Thank you.
यहाँ पर है जी यहाँ पे
Thank you.
यहाँ पर कौन है बीच में लाइट दे देता भाई इतना होशियार हाँ
Over to you, Noor.
Collection. And I love the name of your brand. A little bit about that. Veranda is such a. It's something so familiar. Tell us a bit about the brand.
Back to Lakme Fashion Week after 6 years in Bombay. Showed in Delhi 2 years ago. It's really nice to be back. A little overwhelming, but thanks so much, everyone. Just a little bit about Veranda. Veranda was born. I call it a feeling. Veranda was born with a feeling of relaxation. I started Veranda as a healing journey from a spinal accident. I was an investment banker for 10 years actually, and I was bedridden. And we were sitting in my parents' veranda, and I was just feeling like I want to design. Even if I cannot be on holiday, I want to design to feel like I'm on a holiday even when I'm not. So for most people that actually don't know why this is a vacation brand, it's very much a feeling of escape without actually going on the escape. And I wanted to tell stories through clothes, and we were sitting in my parents' veranda, which was a transitional, and the bird actually was sitting on the balcony. And that's why the bird is our logo. It's a feeling of being free and to fly. And we are India's first conscious luxury certified brand by the Butterfly Mark in the UK. We take sustainable design very seriously, and we're a completely zero waste company, and I love to design small batch stories and tell a story every year. This one's on my grandmother, and the reason she's so special to me because she was a very chic lady, again as Vipul had mentioned. Firstly, we're very excited about the partnership with Lakme Salon. I think it's a lovely marriage of seeing what cutting edge hair and makeup in India can do with really international resort looks. So it was a lovely partnership to explore for us. So thank you so much for that opportunity. This particular collection was quite vibrant, and it's called Amama and Bejeweled. It's a part of a 2- and 3-part story of my grandmother, who was born in 1914. I lost her 25 years ago, but she lived this very organic life to the end, grew every single thing, it's full of birds and motifs and things that grew at home. A lot of weddings used to happen at home, which is why the flowers and all of that was going on. And I want to make a special mention of the Leap Foundation, who came headed by Srinivas Krishnan, who is actually known to our family, who's partners with A.R. Rahman, and there were M.R. Kannan and Sundar Kumar, two award-winning artists, were on stage today. These guys are like Grammy-level people, and really wanted to bring the heritage of the South as well as a national narrative to the stage, and dancers. We had a dance troupe, so it was just to integrate how India modern looks like today, I think, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. So thank you so much. And obviously, I could think of nobody better to embody our values.
And I'm coming to that.
Thank you. Must.
Tell me a bit about what you love about what you're wearing, and how much you resonate with the idea of wearing a vacation. Who wouldn't resonate with the idea of wearing a vacation? I love what I'm wearing today. It's this easy breezy, lightweight yet elegant kaftan in midnight blue, which is one of my favorite colors. I love the hand bead work on it, the sequins.
the magnolia flowers, and most importantly, I love the story behind it. I love that it's inspired by Anjali's grandmother, and I think storytelling is the most important part of all of us as creative people. So to have, a story that's so emotional and like just this heritage idea behind a collection just makes it that much more special and gives it so much more weight. I also very much resonate with Veranda, the brand, in terms of what they stand for. I think everything Anjali said about it being sustainable and conscious, and the zero waste, having absolutely organic fibers and fabrics, everything about that. It just makes me respect you so much more. I have so much respect for the work you do, but now it's just all the way there because being sustainable in the fashion industry really, I think, is just the need of the hour. We do unfortunately contribute to a lot, of whatever in the environment. I don't want to say too much, but it is true, and I feel that being sustainable is the way forward. So I'm very, very happy to be here today and with you. And of course, we know each other for many years.
One more quick question.
Anjali told me today's, the brief was, feel like you're on a vacation. Warm, sun-kissed, dewy face, just beach waves, kind of like you woke up looking like this, but not. So that's what we went with, a lot of blush and just looking, like you've been sun-kissed. And in terms of the hair, it's just very, very messy, beachy vibes. We didn't want it to look too done, and yet didn't want to, do too much. So I suppose somewhere in between is what we were aiming for, and we got that right. Do you feel like I look like I'm on vacation?
Spot on. That's
really?
why I asked you.
Now just transport me to the poolside.
If you say, we can take you to a poolside right now. But I know you're tight in time. So I'm going to open up the floor for a question each. Guys, one question. No more than one question, and quick questions, please. Okay?
Used in this. What kind of fabric you have used in this collection? Because the so fresh, very refreshing.
Thank you. That is a great question. The bag you're holding actually is upcycled. It's all from our fabric waste, and this is what you're holding is a hemp cotton. It is kasturi cotton and hemp. So what we do and what we love to play with at Veranda is with fabrications, and we live in a country that supports the world's industry in manufacturing and garmenting. So what we've decided to embody at Veranda, and I did this from the very beginning, was to support the Indian craft industry, but also the Indian spinning mill industry. We manufacture for the world, so while we can play with the responsible fabrics and fibers, why not? So this collection actually has, Diana's actually wearing this kaftan made out of sustainable eco-viro. It's a responsible viscose. The yarn is from European regenerated forests, and the company is called Lensing. We've partnered with them for many years. And each garment has a hang tag on it, which has a QR code, which tells you where we are with sustainability and the fabrication. So this gives a very soft, kind of flowy feeling to the garments. It's very breathable. Also, there was hemp cotton we used and kasturi cotton. It's Government of India initiative, and we wanted to support that also. We got some cotton linen, some natural, we got Bemberg. Bemberg silk, we use Bemberg, which is a certified yarn. It's a Japanese company called Asahi from Japan. It's made out of cotton linter waste. So all the silk-looking dresses that you saw, they're actually from cotton waste. They're made out of cotton linter waste, treated in Japan, the yarn, and it's actually spun in India. And it gives this very soft, sustainable feel to it. I mean, soft, like luxe feel to it. But it's actually completely biodegradable in a landfill. So it's when you wear the garment, you kind of flip the label and then you know what you're wearing. So we've had a lot of fun with it. Thank you for the question.
It's been so many years for you at the ramp. You still feel nervous before you come to the ramp.
Today for the first time I wasn't. You know why? Ask me why. Because I'm wearing this, it feels like I'm wearing nothing. I'm wearing flats. I really honestly feel like I'm just chilling by the beach. So I wasn't nervous about you. My biggest fear is tripping and falling on my face. And usually heels give me that fear. So today I was just enjoying myself, honestly. I didn't have a weight to carry, nothing. It was just like flowing like the wind. Thanks, Anjali. It's just such a pleasure to be here today. Thank you. Thank you.
And what is your favorite summer wear?
I really like anti-fit, just easy, but something like this actually, kaftan, just something breathable, flowy, fluid. I think that's perfect for the summer.
Yeah, one picture.
Studio in Lower Parel that's just being renovated. It's only available by appointment and you can find us online, but we do custom service anywhere around the world. We're in many countries, but in India we're in galleries and direct, so just DM us on Instagram, we'll be happy to help you.
Hold on.
This side.
Center सामने.
This side.
Center सामने.
Wait, this side. Amrita. Amrita, stand center.
Very glad to have you.
साइड में एकदम
Good evening, everyone.
सर थोड़ा इधर शिफ्ट हो जाए
But a little closer, a slightly tighter shot, please. Don't be so shy.
To the right first. Center. To the left hand.
Let's start. Start with Mr. Banerjee, who is heading next. So, a bit about this evening.
Congratulations to Lakme Fashion Week and also to FDCI for fantastic, I think, show which was done today. And also I would like to talk about Anurag actually. It was really a theme which I really appreciated in today's time, very relevant. And I think you were talking about the new Terra, right? The new earth. So I will not be explaining that. Better to hear it from Anurag. That will be much better because he is the curator of it. Fantastic show. Over to you, Anurag.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Next team.
Anurag, I want to say a few things first. Because you are the star, so we want to tell you how a star is born. So this program is called Nexa Spotlight. There is a saying in Hindi, Honhar Birwan ke hot chikne paat. I know this is Mumbai, you won't understand it. What it means is that वो बचपन से पता चल जाता है what you're going to do when you grow up. The fact is, that's what Nexa Spotlight does. They find the person, they see how the management is there with a big, very impressive jury, find out who the star is, who's going to be the prince of tomorrow, choose the person. So before Anurag says something, we want you to know that it's the Nexa Spotlight, which is now in its 11th? Now it's in 12th edition, 11th edition. So they choose many people who've grown from here and become the best designers of the country. So we are very happy that the Nexa Spotlight chose Anurag to be here. And it was a tough fight, but he's proven to all of us. He told us, if you notice, that it's also about the new earth, but sustainable earth. Did you see the ramp, what it was made of? Tires. Tires. So there are so many things that you don't notice, so we'd like Anurag to tell us. और एक और बात है, शो का सोने पे सुहागा is Malvika Mohan, who stood out. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, the Nexa team, the FDCI and Lakme Fashion Week. And yeah, the new Terra. I see new Terra as we have so many crafts here in India, and we have to mix with new technology. I see a craft mixing with technology, and I see things upcycling. I made the ramp, upcycled tires, and we as a brand promote technology in textile. I do a lot of experiment with the textile and the construction silhouette, a lot of knitting out there. So yeah, so this time I have collaborated with IIT Delhi. They have made the fabric for us, which is saves water and safeguard the sheep. So this is how we see the craft and Indian craftsmanship and fibers evolving through technology. This was the new Terra thing. Thank you.
So in fact, you know, one of the reasons why we chose Anurag was that his concept was so conceptual. It
fit exactly with Nexa's values, you know, technology, innovation, and you know, maybe we want to hear a little bit more from Parthu sir on, you know, what are the Nexa values that he saw, you know, coming through this showcase as well.
I think Anurag very well explained actually that he is looking for something which is going to create something new and inspire the people. So when I was seeing his show actually, I was spellbound because the concepts which he came up with was very inspiring. So as Mr. Sethi talked about it, Nexa, the basic theme of this Nexa Spotlight is we try to promote the new talent who are looking for creativity, innovation. And that are the values for the Nexa also. So I think it's very well fits in. Anurag, great job done once again. And some of the concepts which were there, I think Mr. Sethi rightly mentioned that Anurag need to explain, otherwise many of us will not be able to appreciate that.
True. Also, I want to, from your side, ask the first question. No, but I know that you're going to do it. Malvika, can you tell us how you feel being part of the Nexa Spotlight show and how do you feel about what you're wearing? What was your experience about?
Good evening, everyone. I was very, very excited about the fact that I could be a part of this Spotlight show. And I remember going through when they sent me the lookbook of Anurag's work, and when I saw it, and I was like, this is so edgy and so cool. And I didn't know the story behind the fabrics, the intention behind it that he just spoke about sustainability. So it's great to know, like, I mean, I found out later, and I was like, it's the best of both worlds, right? It's great aesthetics, it's edgy aesthetics, and it's something that's working towards sustainability and intentionally alongside fashion. So I thought that was pretty cool. And to answer your question, I think this is such a cute but cool outfit. It's this cute white dress but juxtaposed with, you know, this edgy element, like there's a tie and there's this and boots. So I like it. It's a little out of my comfort zone, which is also what I like about it, because I opt for classics. That's my go-to.
Yeah,
so,
but you know what is the Nexa Spotlight about? When you're young, you can do anything. You can be edgy, you can walk with people with your face covered, and that is what you can do when you're young and Nexa puts you in the spotlight. When you are a star, everyone is going to judge you. Everyone will see it's the same old that appeared year before last in the collection. But right now is the time for somebody like Anurag to take this platform and do exactly what he wants to. And I think, that's what edgy and that's what it's all about, that it's taking people out of the comfort zone.
Absolutely.
Actually, we had chosen a dress for you, the one which was covered from head to bottom and no face was being seen. But Jasprit told us that no, she's so beautiful that we need to change the attire completely. So we did that. I hope he did well in suggesting that.
I'm happy I could show my face.
And your walk, you did very well. You did very well. I want Anurag for you to say a few more things. Sayoni, you have to ask No, ask a question first.
Anurag, edgy as always. Really, it's spellbinding how you do it every season. There's a thought behind every outfit, I think. It's dramatic, edgy, cool, like Malvika said. Malvika look amazing, first of all, in all white and this lovely tie. I wanted to ask you, how did you, your show was tomorrow. It was preponed to today and there was a venue change. Of course, your edgy, cool aesthetics, how did you balance, the show pressure and this pressure, and is that how the edgy aesthetics come also from?
Yeah, when I heard first, someone from the team called and I was like, we can't do that because we had to do so many alterations and so many people were coming for my show, they were traveling and alteration has to be done. So I was not very ready, but
you pulled it off.
Yeah, we pulled it off and asked my team to do it. How you do it, I don't know. At any cost, we had to do it. So yeah.
In a nutshell, if you could describe what were the aesthetics of the pieces. I do understand it's all technology meets fashion, and there's a thought behind every outfit, which is probably takes pages for you to explain. But in a nutshell, if you could sum up, what was the mood of the Nexa Spotlight for you?
So whenever I start making my collection, I start working with material. I try to find unconventional material that I can use in my collection. And suppose I was making one of my look, and I saw AC ka wrapper was there. I just picked it up. I said, we can upcycle it. We can make the jacket out of it. And we made the jacket. How I made the collection. So yeah, this is the one look I can explain it to you.
What is beauty for you? Very different take on beauty we saw today. It's not perfect. It doesn't have to be beautiful at all.
Yeah.
How do you perceive beauty in what you do? But it's beautiful.
I see beauty everywhere. So you have seen my pieces. They are very experimental, exaggerated, silhouette, and I have put the tape on my pieces. So I see beauty everywhere. I don't admire traditional beauty. I just make the collection what I feel, and I find it's beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The Lakme Fashion Week into FDCI. The primer spot is a Saturday night 9:30 show. There is nobody in Spotlight who has got this, so we are very happy. Your collection is so good that it truly deserves a 9:30 slot, and thank you, Nexa, for giving us this opportunity. We could have continued the next day, but we had a time and we thought your collection is so good, it deserves to be a. I hope some of you agree. Thoda applause mein dam nahi aata.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Seriously.
Good. You did, okay.
Thank you. Any other questions?
मुझे लगता है कि it should not look normal. It just came up in my mind कि why not a pant walking on the ramp? It just came up in my mind, and we tried to achieving it because visibility was problem, breathing was problem, and you can't breathe if it's covered properly. You can't breathe, you can't see. So that was the challenge was to make it practical. We had to make big boots, otherwise the huge pant we can't put small. Yes, so we had to find the practicality in boots also. So yeah, it was the challenge to make that outfit.
To what you're answering right now, so that piece that she spoke about, the big pants, right? The big pants that she spoke about. There's this another piece where there was this guy with this entire big wide thing that he was walking. While it looks great on the ramp, when people actually want to buy it, how are you planning to downsize it to practicality?
So whenever I make my collection for the runway, I just try to make experimental, exaggerated silhouette that should look good on the ramp. I do commercialize my pieces later. When I'll be back, I'll commercialize all the styles.
Fair.
Yeah, he has to finally sell us.
Yeah.
Sure. So maybe.
तो क्या मालिक
So, answering the question then, tell me about this collaboration because it's a really special. I mean, Nexa coming together with It's so
Thank you.
Yeah.